Vancouver, Washington, full of all sorts of neat historical stuff. In the Pacific Northwest, Vancouver is the oldest settlement, aside from native settlements, of course. We also have the oldest living apple tree, planted in 1826. And who could forget one of America's oldest continually operating airports, Pearson Field. But there's one historical gem that people don't know boatloads about, and that's Kaiser Shipyard. When World War II started, Henry J. Kaiser built 7 shipbuilding yards, one of them being in Vancouver, just east of the Interstate 5 bridge. During the war, Kaiser Shipyards became famously known when they built a Liberty cargo ship in just 10 days. Kaiser said, "It could have been constructed in just 8 days." But the project was delayed because President Franklin D. Roosevelt was in town visiting. Kaiser made cargo ships, baby aircraft escort carriers, T-2 tankers, troop transports, and landing ship tanks. By the end of the war, these yards had built 1,490 ships, an average about 1 per day. Kaiser supplied more than 1/4 of all the U.S. ships in the war. Today, the Kaiser Shipyard is still one of the largest industrial parks in the Vancouver-Portland area. The Kaiser Shipyard has access to railroad tracks as well as river barge traffic. 2 major companies located at the historical site are Greenberry Industrial and Thompson Metal Fabricators. Combined, they employ over 750 people and contribute significantly to our local economy. Greenberry fabricates large tanks, pressure vessels, bridge steel, and large structural components. Thompson Metal Fab constructs oil rigs, rocket launch pads, and they even help build the towers for that weird OHSU aerial tram in Portland. At this point, both companies' futures are a little uncertain. Why? Because of the proposed height of the $3.5 billion Columbia River Crossing Light Rail Tolling Project. The first CRC bridge design called for a vertical height of 95 feet, which would have negatively affected 50 to 55 companies. In response, Thompson Metal Fab filed a suit against 2 federal agencies sponsoring the CRC. Thompson Metal Fab claimed the CRC did not properly evaluate the impact the low height would have on local business. So, the CRC went to the drawing board. They submitted a new design, raised to the height of 116 feet, reducing the impact on local businesses to about 4. However, 116 feet is too low to ship many products produced by Greenberry and Thompson Metal Fab. They have been known to ship products that are at least 150 feet tall. If the height restriction of 116 feet stands, the business will lose revenue and will be made to reduce their labor force significantly. The CEO of Greenberry Industrial, Jason Pond, told lawmakers in Salem that he supports House Bill 2800, officially making the state a supporter of a new bridge. However, the current height would negatively affect his business that has over 500 employees. He said he'd lose 300 jobs. The 116-foot proposal is a huge impediment for us, he said, because the facility his company ships from is upriver from the bridge. He said his company bids against businesses in Texas and Louisiana. And if the bridge gets built at its proposed height, we're out of the bidding business. Recently, we've seen Oregon and Washington leaders pushing strongly to build that bridge before federal transportation funding disappears. It's clear, it doesn't seem the CRC will get built without accepting a large amount of federal light rail money. However, this project is widely contested in Clark County. Citizens voted no on light rail twice, and Clark County commissioners recently stated that Vancouver strongly objects to the efforts that commit any funding to the Columbia River Crossing Light Rail Tolling Project as currently planned. There is no doubt that a majority of the Vancouver citizens dislike the current proposed CRC. Will they listen to their constituents? Only time will tell.